all the participants, especially the students who are going to face your plus 2 English examination. So we are having a live discussion almost on the 5 units starting from Flights of Freedom. So you have a focus and non-focus areas are there. Around 39 questions you can expect in your question paper. But you are asked to attempt the questions required for only 80 marks. 20 minutes are given for your cool off time in the examination hall. The 20 minutes are very important for a student to read the questions very correctly and also plan the answers. Remember, there are different types of questions having marks from 1, then 2 marks questions, 4 marks questions, then 5 marks questions, then 6 marks questions and 8 mark questions. So in the examination hall, the learners will have to concentrate on what are the types of questions and what are the different scores attributed to each and every question. Like that, each and every learner will have to plan the answers according to the marks. And also be cool and be very relaxed in the examination hall. Don't make any hurry-burry situation. Don't make any hurry-burry situation, and try to be very calm and cool, facing all the questions very confident. And my dear students, what I am just trying to say, be very concentrated on your question and numbers. Numbering the questions is very important, because when we go to evaluation camps, we can see students who have written, but they write wrong question numbers, and where we the teachers, evaluators or examiners cannot render the marks, and we just grant them question numbers. So these are the certain common things, and you have more time. By 9:15, 9:15, you are allowed to enter your examination hall and get to the facing sheet, furnish all the details, especially don't make a mistake with your register numbers, and furnish them very correctly. Now, these are the certain things I have to say before starting live discussion of English units. First one is Flights of Freedom. And the first segment is 3 L's of empowerment. Most countries, including India, social reformers and leaders have taken many steps, doing a lot towards empowering women. The unit also highlights how education, determination and courage, 3 qualities, education, determination and courage, help women break the shackles of socio-cultural taboos. You see, women are to some extent, to a great extent we can say, are bound with the shackles of socio-cultural taboos, and education, determination and courage help women break all these shackles of socio-cultural taboos. Let us see what are the expected questions we can hope for from 3 L's of empowerment. How do 3 L's, learning, labor, leadership, play significant roles in empowering women in a society or in a nation or the world all over, throughout? Next question, elaborate the ideas or concepts expressed or conveyed in the African adage. One proverb is there in the speech by Christine Lagarde. If you educate a boy, you train a man. You see, that is a very important thing. A boy is given education, a man is trained. But a girl is educated, a village is trained. That is another aspect. So from this we can understand the education for girls or education for women is more important than education for men. That is the question. Please try to go through these kind of ideas. What are the points you can accumulate? Then express your ideas on the concept. Equal pay for equal work. That is in the speech. Equal pay for equal work. Your ideas in connection with or with regard to gender discrimination. So we know from our own experience that women are considered a little deteriorated. Women are considered little deteriorated. That is what here we come to know. But here, equal pay for equal work. That means women should also be considered as equal to men for the equal payment. So what is your idea there? You can just put forward your answers or ideas. Then, another question that is also connected to with what do we call it as the speech 3 L's of empowerment. If we dare the difference will deliver. How this statement is true in the case history of Smita Patel, you have come across in the first unit in the collage. Smita Patel, the face of new Indian cinema. Helen Borden, director of BBC News Group. Then Choi Chum Marie Kom, a boxer. And J.K. Rowling, the author of Harry Potter series. So, if we dare the difference will deliver. You see here, all these 4 women or ladies we call them, they dared the difference. Finally, their difference delivered them, liberated them, made them world famous. Made them completely popular, universally popular. Smita Patel, Helen Borden, and Marie Kom, and J.K. Rowling. This is also the expected question, how they dared the difference. Finally, how the difference delivered them, liberated them, made them popular. So now, we will pass on to the second segment, the poem, Any Woman from First Unit. Catherine Tynan. So you can expect critical appreciation of the poem, Any Woman. That is a sure question, critical appreciation of the poem, Any Woman. When you attempt a critical appreciation, please write something about the poet. Here the poet is Catherine Tynan, poet or poetess that we can be. Then write to the brief summary of the poem. What the poem Any Woman say about. Then poetic devices. What are the poetic techniques used by the poet in the poem? We can see when we read the whole poem, when we study the poem, metaphor is the dominant figure of speech throughout the poem. Metaphor, an extended comparison, not simile. So metaphor is slightly different from simile. So metaphor becomes simile by using the word as or like. As or like. Okay. So that is what? So I am the pillars. That is metaphor. How it will become simile? I am like the pillars or as the pillars. That is a simile. That is a different. So metaphor is the dominant or the prominent figure of speech throughout the poem anyway. Examples: I am the pillars, I am the keystone, I am the fire, I am the light. This also you can add for right in the critical appreciation of the poem Any Woman. Anaphora, anaphora, A-N-A, P-H-O-R-A. Anaphora. Anaphora is another poetic technique, repetition of certain words like I am, I am, I am the fire, I am the light, I am the keystone, I am the pillars. Listen here, I am, I am, I am. Certain words are repeated, that is anaphora. Repetition of certain words like I am is anaphora. This also you can write for poetic techniques or figures of speech used by the poet while writing the critical appreciation of the poem Any Woman. Another is enchantment. Enchantment is another. So enchantment is actually two ideas in one sentence. Two ideas are expressed in one sentence. That technique, without any kind of punctuation marks, which runs through multiple lines, that technique is called enchantment. Lost children never goes wandering. No lost child goes wandering. From the poem it's clear, no lost child goes wandering. That is all. Then, while you attempt a critical appreciation, type of language used by the poet, simple and common language. Okay, simple and common language. That is the poet used. Then rhyme scheme. First stanza doesn't have a proper rhyme scheme. All other stanzas are having A-B, A-B. Then rhyming words, breath, earth, sun, storm, rhyming words. Comparison of the theme with the present scenario, present issues, relevant or prevalent in the society. That is comparison of the theme with the present issues. Then your personal comments on the poem you can write. Then conclusion, it will be a wonderful critical appreciation of the poem. Let us see what is the next expected question from the poem. Convey your ideas of the mother in the poem and the concept conveyed in the last stanza of the poem. I am their wall against all danger, their door against the wind and snow. Thou whom a woman laid in a manger, take me not till the children grow. The last stanza. So actually it is an advice to God. Last stanza is an advice to God. And she is telling, without her, without the presence of the mother, children cannot thrive or live. So asking, oh God, you were laid by a woman in a manger. That means Mary mother, without getting any place for giving birth to Jesus Christ, went to a cattle shed and made her firstborn baby on a manger. Manger is a place where fodder means food for animal, is kept. Actually, Jesus Christ was laid on the manger. And she is praying to Jesus, take me not, don't take me. Don't take my life away from me. Wait till my children grow. So this is an advice or prayer of the mother to God to make her live with her children till her children are grown up. Then you can expect sometimes a profile of Catherine Tynan. So concentrate on that one. That may also be another question you can expect. Then the comparison of the poem Any Woman with the toys. At the end of the textbook we can see the toys written by Coventry, Kersey, Dickton, Patmore. So Any Woman, mother's prominence. But in the poem The Toys, written by Coventry, Kersey, Dickton, Patmore, where the son is taken care of his father, whose wife is no more, a widower. Actually, father is a widower. So with that, we come to the end of that one. Next, we go for a story, Matchbox. Let us see what is Matchbox and what are the important questions and what are the things which could be expected in the lesson. Matchbox, written by Asha Purna Devi. So women are compared to matchboxes because they have enough gunpowder to set 100 Lankas aflame. They sit around meek and innocent in the kitchen, in the pantry, in the bedroom, here, there, anywhere. Women too are also exactly the same like matchboxes. So expected question, this is what here we know the story, Ajit, her husband and all these things. Compare and contrast the characters of Nomita and Ajit, both the husband and wife. So compare and contrast the characters of Nomita and Ajit. Sometimes alone can be character sketch of Nomita or character sketch of Ajit. Please go through the classes and notes, prepare, and what are the points you must furnish on your answer sheet. Comment on the role of Nomita's widowed mother in accelerating the crisis of the family in the story. You see, widowed mother, Nomita's widow mother. Okay, so comment on the role of Nomita's widowed mother in accelerating, increasing the crisis, the problem of the family of Ajit and Nomita in the story Matchbox. Expected question, and gather up almost maximum points for that one. Another question, do you agree to the action of Nomita lighting a matchstick and touching it to her sari? Can a wife do like that in front of her husband? Can you justify, do you agree to this action of Nomita? Answer can be yes or no. But if you write yes, you must furnish the points why she should do like that. If you don't agree to her action, no, I don't agree to her, then you must tell these are the points. Okay, according to Indian culture, of course, at least a wife should be meek and obedient to her husband. There may be mistakes. You can write, you can substantiate points like this. Then your score will be going up and up. Then dialogue completion between Ajit and Nomita. Based on that question, you see sometimes some dialogues. Ajit, one conversation dialogue, then Nomita. Then we'll ask you to complete by giving 1 or 2 exchanges, 2 or 3 marks for that one. Then based on this conversation dialogue between, you will be asked to write a reported speech of these characters. Nomita said that. Reporting, not a report writing, not a report writing of an event, but reporting the dialogues, reported speech, direct and indirect speech. That is what. But so many students will be confusing this question and they will go for writing a report of the event, or a report of the story, or report of the program or event. No. Report. Write a reported speech of the dialogue. That is what. For example, Nomita yells, "Shut up!" Nomita yells to shut up because it is imperative. Imperative sentence will be reported with the to. Okay. Go and shut the door. Mother told me to go and shut the door. That is imperative. No subject will be there. Shut up. Nomita yells to shut up. You want to see if I can do anything? Nomita asked Ajit, Nobita asked Ajit whether he wanted to see present will be changed into past. He wanted to see if she will be changed into could do anything. That is an example. Then you can expect a profile of Asha Purna Devi based on the textbook and edit the passage. Some sentences will be taken from the story and some words will be miswritten and will be asked you to write. So each and every student, please will be quite sure about each and every sentence of the story. Then edit the passage, 4 marks will be sure for you. Then review writing of the story, matchbox. Review writing, write the review of your personal ruminations and everything. Then panel discussion also will be coming. Prepare a script, welcome speech. Prepare a script of welcome speech, welcoming the panelists and introducing these panelists to the audience. So preparing a welcome speech in connection with the discussion in the question. Then blurb writing. What is a blurb? Blurb writing, very important question. Blurb writing. Blurb writing. So blurb is a description of a book on its back cover. That is a blurb. When you go to library, take so many books on the back cover, you can see the blurb. So blurb writing is a chief summary of the book designed to market at the back. Opens with a catchy statement. The statement should be very catchy for the readers. The readers should be very much interested to catch the statement given there. Then appeals to the reader's interest. What we are framing on the blurb should be very appealing, interesting, attracting the attention of the readers, appealing. Then urges the readers to buy and read. So blurb sometimes certain blurb design may attract the readers. They will surely buy the textbook and read it. Provide information about author, publisher, year of publication. So these things should be furnished in the blurb writing. This is what about the blurbs. Then the fourth segment of the first unit is that is Horigen. So we can see there are two types of Horigalus. They are physical Horigalus and human Horigalus. So Sudhamurthy in the anecdote, what is the chantre of this? This is an anecdote, an incident happened in the life of the narrator. A large flat stone that can bear weight placed horizontally over two vertical ones, thus making a stone bench on which anyone could rest a while, chat with the fellow travelers, rejuvenate them, and drink more refreshing cold waters kept in the earthen pots and under the shadow of the large banyan tree. That is the picture of the physical Horigen. But there are in the anecdote two human Horigalus we come across. One is grandfather, the retired schoolmaster. Another one is Ratna, one of the narrator's colleagues. She is having always an infectious cheerfulness. Infectious. These are the important points. If you want, you can just take note of this one. Infectious cheerfulness. Cheerfulness is one of the positive elements. Cheerfulness is one of the positive elements. All the time showing smiling face, very cheerful. So this cheerfulness of Ratna is infectious, means spreading very fast to the people who are coming very close to Ratna. For example, think about 15 people, 1-5, who are standing around Ratna and sharing their problems and worries and troubles. And when they look at Ratna, she is having a pleasant and cheerful face. And this cheerfulness is very speedily spreading to all the members who are standing around Ratna. That is what we call it as infectious cheerfulness. And listen, actually Ratna and a retired schoolmaster are not trained counselors in order to suggest problems, okay, for the people who are just listening to or sharing their problems and worries to. But they have that is what Ratna told. God has given me 2 years to listen to others. I hear them out with sympathy. Oh, it happened like that. Oh, it is like that. Without any judgment. We are not having any judgment upon the people who share to Ratna. That is what Ratna told. God has given me 2 years to listen to others. I hear them out. I hear to their problems. I listen to their problems and worries and troubles without any judgment and with sympathy and without any judgment. Then in the textbook it will be coming. Pick out the adjectives. You see, adjectives are describing words. Before the nouns it will be used. And they should be categorized, channelized or categorized or tabled as adjectives of manner, adjectives of place, adjectives of time, adjectives of number. Large flat stone. For example, you will come across large flat stone. Large flat stone. Stone is a noun. Large flat are adjectives attributing, giving the quality to stone. So they are adjectives of quality. Okay. Adjectives of number. 2 vertical. 2 is a vertical stone. Vertical ones. 2 adjectives of number. Then in the story itself we can see comparison. Comparing the birds and the lines of many important popular personalities. Then comprehension, advertisement. Answer the following question, reading. It is there. You can just go through. Then language practice, simile. As slow as snail. You see, as slow as snail. It is actually a simile. It is actually a simile with the comparative. That means a positive comparison. As slow as snail. As loud as thunder. As black as coal. Okay. So similes also. Please try to concentrate on. And film review. So many films reviews you must have. So when you go for a film review, first you must write about the theme of the film, summary of the film, the characters, then importance of the film's dialogues. What is the nature of the language used for expressing dialogues? Then our own personal opinion about a particular film. Then the importance of the movie in relation to the present scenario, the issues of the present scenario. Sometimes the movie will be against the corruption of politicians. So does it have any connection like that? Then socio-cultural relevance of the movie. So does the movie is giving any kind of focus on the social or socio or cultural? The culture which is very prominent to our nation. Does it focus upon that one? Then one student has written, the textbook it is given, a review of a film. But there are certain errors. Errors will be in the case of spelling errors may be there. Spelling errors. Errors means mistakes. Spelling mistakes may be there. And tenses. Wrong tenses may be there. And that means present tense, simple present, present continuous, present perfect continuous, simple past, past continuous, past perfect continuous tense, then simple future, future continuous, future perfect, and future perfect continuous tenses. So actually tense errors may be there. Then punctuation means comma, full stop, colon, semicolon, exclamation mark, question mark. Punctuation errors may be. Sometimes a small letter, capital letters, like that. And word order mistake may be there. And article means a and the. Articles, a and the. So wrong use of articles. Then concord. Concord means subject verb agreement. Subject verb agreement. Subject concord. Concord means subject verb agreement. I am a boy. You have come, not you has. You have come. They are playing. That is a concord. The subject is singular, the verb should also be singular. The subject is plural, the verb should also be plural. Then there may be errors or mistakes in the case of prepositions. Under, over, on, in. These are the prepositions. Like that you will come across many prepositions. So when you have come across, for example, gone with the wind. Have is given there. But gone with the wind, has will come. Because gone with the wind is really the name of the book or name of the film. Gone with the Wind is the name of the film. So that will be taken as a single unit. Gone with the Wind. Gone with the Wind. Wind is the title of the movie. So no have will be coming. It will be used as a has. Okay. So like that you have to do many kinds of editing. Editings may be in the case of spelling. Errors may be there in the case of spelling. And also there will be punctuation errors and all these things may be there. So that is what here we come to know about. Spelling errors, tenses, punctuation, order, article, concord. And look at that one, has I told you, example. Talents. Then Sudhamurthy edit the passage and thereafter the actor